to Wilson High School in upper northwest Washington, D.C. Tigers taking on Bell. Game in hand, 49-12, but Bell mounts a comeback. There's Monte McKenzie running out of bounds inside Wilson's red zone. Coming up next play, good drive for him, good run for him. Then Ronell St. John to Mikhail Scott to the corner of the end zone. Good fade pass, and he's open, and it's got it for a touchdown for Bell. Bell pulls a little closer with the touchdown score for the Griffins. 2-point conversion coming up at St. John. He's over the middle, but no, he gets sacked by George Allen. No, not that George Allen, but Wilson's George Allen. And Wilson still leads 49-18. All right, Wilson with the ball now. Chad Rockingham on the carry. He gets spun around, trying to shift his direction. And, oh, he coughs up the ball. The youngster coughs it up, and Bell recovers. So Bell gets the ball back late in the fourth quarter. Bell drives down. St. John to Braden Edwards, who's wide open. Some of those Wilson youngsters will definitely get coached up by Coach Martin for the Tigers, but it's a Bell touchdown as the Griffins celebrate 49-24. Bell gets the ball back. And there's St. John over the middle to McKenzie, and he does the rest, bouncing it outside down the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, and Bell again is in business. So there's St. John's again. He throws it over towards Mikhail Scott, but there, Demetrius Woods drops a sure interception for Wilson. Bell makes him pay. Ronell St. John to Mikhail Scott, touchdown Bell, and they're pulling even closer. 2-point conversion. What works on one side, let's try it on the other side. Mikhail Scott with a great catch for the 2-point conversion. So now 49-32 with less than 2 minutes to play. Wilson, Zion Cobb to Quincy Barber. That's a first down for the Tigers. The youngsters making that connection as a lot of the backups were in the game at that point. And then you have Eric Nelson. Oh, he's squirting out to the outside, and then all of a sudden gets a good block. Boom, breaks one tackle, cuts it back inside, and it's a touchdown for the Tigers as they seal the deal. That makes it 55-32, and that would be your final score from Wilson High School. All right, here in Northwest Washington, D.C., Wilson defeated Bell 55-32. The game was not necessarily close. The Tigers had a 49-12 lead early in the fourth quarter, but the Griffins ended up ripping off a couple of decent touchdown drives in order to pull the score to within 49-32, and then late in the fourth quarter, Wilson routed off another touchdown, making the final score 55-32. Now, next for Coach Mark Martin and the Wilson Tigers is Dunbar. That's a rough stretch. They have Dunbar next week, then they have H.D. Woodson, and then Ballou. So if the Tigers want to repeat and get to the Turkey Bowl, they're going to have to start off by beating Dunbar. Here in Northwest Washington, D.C., this is Winston Hylton.